I know it's a kind of fucked up example to use, but when women live in close proximity together, their cycles are synced.
Oh, I hate that. Hold up.
I'm just being honest.
Let me say this though, because man, I finna cuss my mama and my sister out because both of them was on yesterday and they was all hugging me and I was like, "I'll get the fuck off me," because I just went off like, "Go away." I hate that shit. Okay, go back.
So I mean,
I hate that shit.
But I mean, that's just how that is. And if you have a couple that actually are, like I said, in tune with each other and they're in tune with the relationship, he gonna know something.
I ain't met him yet, so
well,
dear future husband,
dear future Breski's husband, you need to be in sync with her. Y'all gotta be together and
please be consistent. God, you can't give me that consistency, we don't need to. If you can't and I'm not asking for annoyance. It's a difference between being annoying and being consistent. People need to understand that. If I'm blowing you up and it's becoming annoying to you, then that means you're not being consistent. Shit, right?
Blowing you up,
right?
Blowing you up,
like.
So I gotta blow you up to be.
If I gotta constantly reach out to you and you don't never reach out to me, that's not being consistent.
No, that's something totally different.
Both phones work.
Yeah, and that's why I'm still.
That's why I said blowing you up.
And that's why I'm still single.
Both phones still work. So I hate when guys always wait for a female.
Wait.
That depends.
A minute.
A minute.
Come on, Temptations.
Because
I thought you was finna
that
sing.
is the complete opposite for me. I am the one that's always reaching out and texting and calling first.
My situation. I'm always that girl.
And that's why I'm like,
it depends on the two people's communication style. Once you kind of vibe with that person long enough, you'll start to pick up on what they do and what they don't do as far as communication wise. Because you got some men and women like me. I'm not a good morning text type of person. I'm
annoying.
Like, not that I'm against it, but I'm not necessarily for it. I will text you, but it probably won't be in the morning time.
It'd be like after 1 o'clock.
Your ass takes folks right at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I do 6 o'clock before 7. Good morning, I'm up. You up? Get up.
Now,
Let go.
I will respond to it, but I won't initiate it.
I don't even respond to them. I respond when I wake up. And I'm like,
you better respond to me when I say good morning. We got a podcast coming up. You need to come over here at so and so time. That's all I'm gonna say. Byron.
And most of the ladies I dealt with, well, some were good morning text type of chicks. They loved it, and some didn't like it too much. I mean, it's just a difference.
It depends on that person. Yeah. I understand. But back to the lingering fuckers. Look, leave people alone that don't want to. Leave people alone that do not want to be bothered with you. You're hurting yourself in the process of trying to get, and I'm talking to myself as well. You're hurting yourself in the process of trying to get somebody that don't want nothing to do with you to be involved with you. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? You are hurting yourself trying to get that person that don't want nothing to do with you to be involved with you. I'm saying that right.
Yeah, she's saying it right.
Yeah, because I've done that before. And I would never do that shit again. Fuck it. If you tell me peace, I'm out. It would bother me, but I would deal with it.
That's the key thing. That person has to say that, though.
Exactly, and I hate... Oh, hold up. This is part of... This is... Shut up. I hate when people lie and say... I told her to leave me alone, or I told him to leave me alone, and they don't. That is a pet peeve. Quit lying and saying you said this to somebody, and I'll choke you out on sight. I'm still gonna whoop that bitch ass.
Oh, Jesus!
Sorry, I had a whole moment. Okay,
Jesus.
I'm back.
You're coming to Jesus for real.
On sight, on my daddy,
Jesus.
on sight. On sight, on my daddy. I'm gonna get her regardless. It's the only thing that's gonna stop if I got my kids or she got her kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hell no.
On sight.
No.
He dead. Rest in peace.
For real?
He died. You didn't know he died?
No, man, ain't no. But he was old, dude.
Kim?
I mean,
He died. That's sad. Rest in peace, Mr. Hill, to the dog. Anyway. Back to the lingering. I'm sorry. I took us off topic because I had a flashback.
You had a moment. A whole moment.
I'm sorry. Okay, so if you deal with somebody that has a lingering person, do not say, both of y'all, do not say deuces. But what if you really like somebody that has this lingering person that cannot leave them alone? They're no threat to her or him.
Guess what? They ain't gonna do me.
But she wants you to step up and be like, "Can you be my protector?"
That has nothing to do with.
No. What if y'all dated? Let's say y'all it's official and y'all.
Now this nigga keep popping up at the house, then that's something totally different.
And regardless, she didn't change the number. She didn't she didn't ask him politely to leave her alone.
Then that means she needs to go down to
you in the state of Alabama. You cannot get a restraining order on anybody unless they literally put their hands on you. Trust me,
you can also press charges for harassment and convictions.
And I think they need to change that law.
You can do trespassing too.
You can do trespassing, but in the state of Alabama, if you can't get a restraining order on anybody unless they literally put their hands on you. I've tried to get a restraining order on 2 people in my life. They won't give it to me because they literally didn't beat my ass, and I think that is stupid as shit.
No, because I think it just depends on who you go to.
I went to the courthouse.
Which one?
The big white courthouse in Huntsville, Alabama.
First of all,
that's the only one I don't know where to go.
What you should have done is that if the motherfucker wouldn't leave you alone, should have went on down to the courthouse, press charges for harassment and communications. I guarantee you, once you did that, you could have went your ass right on down there to that damn big courthouse and let them know that you press charges. You go on to court for it, and they would have gave you their restraining order.
Well, I ain't did all that.
I
just tried to hop to the restraining order part of it. Cause, honey, I was tired.
You gotta have that paper trail first. I can't. That's just like me going out here and killing somebody because they keep fucking with me, but I don't put no paper trail on. I'm putting that paper trail first.
I'm finna have a paper trail on me.
See what happened?
No.
You know what?
What happened?
You know what? I'm tired of doing this, but I don't be listening.
That's what you get for not listening. So
just for future references.
Thank you. I hope it don't. God, I hope it don't.
I hope it don't.
Me neither.
I don't feel like I have to kill nobody.
I'm about to get a gun. I got my gun permit, so I need to just go gun shopping. I'm finna go gun shopping and get my gun, and go to the gun range. All right, let's talk about abusive relationships real quick, and then we're gonna end with that. All right, so what would y'all do if y'all walked past a man beating a woman's ass?
Beating his ass.
You would jump in and whoop his ass. What would you do?
I would stop it. Now, if she want to go run back to him.
See,
that's why I said you would bob off with it. Go for it.
Because, man, like, if you get your ass whooped everybody by this damn, why the fuck do you go back?
Some women can't help it. They love him. And in his
Tina said what love got to do with it.
And that's Tina Turner. She went back.
Man,
but she was tired. She got tired.
Down when she tried to get rid of his ass, and guess what? He called at the bus. Get the car.
He let them. I would have whooped. Oh God, I'm sorry. I had one guy in his life try me to put his hands on me, one time. All it took was that one time for me.
You still got balls?
Huh?
Do you still have balls?
And he still got a heartbeat. But this the thing. This is how this went down. It's something. He was, first of all, I was 20 and he was 31. He was controlling, and he asked me to do something. I don't remember, but I remember he asked me to do something, and I said I can't do it. And all of a sudden, he grabbed me. That's all it took was for him to grab me wrong. And I had my baby in my arm. My son was like not even 5 months, but it's all it took. After that, we ain't talk. I ain't even told him we broke up. I disappeared on his ass. I changed my number. Like, I don't want to go through an abusive relationship in my life. And from this point forward, well, from that day forward, I always said, if a man ever try to put his hands on me again, I'm going to shoot him.
In the face.
All the way. He going down.
Understandable.
That was my opinion on abusive relationship. And I'm not saying... This is a disclaimer. I'm not saying it's okay for a woman to stay with a man, but some women are so blind by love, they stay because they're okay with it. I don't know how to put that.
They're okay with it, and some people call it, was it Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah.
And some people fear them because they feel like if they run, they're going to get caught and they're going to die because some men are that crazy. And it has happened to a lot of women in this world.
Yeah.
It's mostly with controlling men, and then too, some of those men have a way of getting to that girl mentally to where I call it isolation. They isolate the woman from her support system, her family, her friends.
Yeah.
And then when she's stuck in that situation, she don't have nobody.
Mm-hmm. Another person like that right now.
I hate that. I hate for any woman to go through an abusive relationship. Like, I've met... Okay. My friend... My best friend in the whole wide world, mine is Brian King, whatever. This female friend, best friend, she went through this traumatizing situation. I'm gonna say traumatizing, and I felt horrible. Like, me and her family was ready to blow the whole state of Alabama up on this one. Like, it took everything in us. Like, I was woken up out my sleep because she went missing because he put his hands on her and literally beat the hell out of her. And thank God she got away from him. And thank God to this day he's in jail and he ain't getting out. Oh, thank you. And
Kill somebody?
no, he already was on his third strike.
Oh shit.
So he threw.
Yeah, it was over.
I don't know. I hate a manipulative ass man. Did I say that right?
A manipulative man?
That I can't
I hate a
stand.
manipulative person.
Period.
Yeah, we can go with that too.
Cause why? And my sister is in that situation. That's the thing. You can talk to them till you blue in the face, but at the end of the day, they got the last say so. Whether they stay or they walk away.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
For any woman out there that's going through abuse, please get out before you lose your life over something so small as you didn't wash a dish. It be that deep.
It starts off small at first, and then it gets big. It may start off with verbal abuse, and then it gets bigger and bigger.
And it's just more than just being physically abused. You can get emotionally abused,
Trust me, I know.
mentally abused.
Yep.
It's up to us to realize what it is. I have been emotionally abused. I have been physically abused. But it took that one time. That was it. One time.
Think about mentally abused for real.
Mentally? Was I mentally abused? Was I? I gotta think about that one. I probably mentally abused myself because I blame myself for something I didn't do. Maybe for myself. Yeah. But I don't think nobody ever mentally abused me. Nope, I lied. One person tried it, and I caught it. And I'm glad I caught it and stopped it. And I shut that person out. Like, they couldn't say nothing to me. Because you weren't finna drag me down that road. You weren't finna make me feel like something I was not. And you wouldn't have to have me second guessing my life. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about it. I just pray that I don't come across nobody like that, because I'm sorry, I'm quick to shoot, folks. This is why I don't need a gun, but I'm getting one.
Lord have mercy.
I don't like it if I see that stuff in person. Like the other day, me and Mookie was literally riding to my house, this corner store up here, and the man was hollering at this woman, and she just started crying, and he was just hollering at her in the car in front of us, and she just was crying. We couldn't get out the car and be like, nigga, stop hollering at her. I don't care what y'all arguing about, but he was all in her face, and we couldn't do nothing. The lightning already turned green, so we just kind of turned and started praying for her, because there was nothing we could do. We don't know who them people is, and to this day, it's probably still happening.
I mean, probably happened on a day.
Let a man get in my face. I'm going to jail.
They probably had sex when they went home. Ain't no telling.
Ah!
Ain't no telling.
Jesus Christ. No. If a man make me cry, and I'm at this point in my life, if I gotta cry, I don't need to deal with
What
you.
kind of cry?
I don't care if it hurt. If I'm hurting and if
some
I'm
people
crying.
cry after sex, so you never know.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, that kind of cry.
If I'm